Here are two examples. What I want to do is factorise these quadratic expressions. They are called expressions because there's no equal sign on them. That's why they're expressions, not equations. So if you think you know what to do, pause it, have a go. Okay, now I'm going to go through. So your thought process for this first one, you have to think what two numbers multiply to make 8, but when I add them, I get 6. To help you with that, you list the factors. I do this in another video as well, which is up here. That's listing factors on the technique, okay? So what numbers go into 8? That is 8, a 1 and 8, and 2 and 4. Now which of those pair of factors add together to make 6? And you should see 2 plus 4 makes 6, because 1 plus 8 is 9. And then all you have to do is put it into brackets like this, and that'll be x plus 2 and x plus 4. And that is it. Okay? You can do it the other way around, so it can be x plus 4 here and x plus 2 here. That's absolutely fine. Yeah! Right, this next one. So you've got to think now, what two numbers multiply to make 10? When you add them, you get 7. So same again, listing factors. We have 10. So you got 1 and 10, because 1 times 10 is 10, and 2 and 5. And which of those pairs add to make 7? That's 2 and 5. So we can write this here, like this. Same again, x plus 2, and then x plus 5. Similar to the other one, you can write x plus 5 first, and x plus 2 there. Right, let's do a few more examples so you can see a good variety, even with some negatives. If you found that you learned something watching this video, hit the like button, write me a comment, let me know what you've learned. Slightly different questions now. As you can see, we've got negatives. Pause the video, have a go, see what you can do. Okay, let's go through it. So, you got to think what the factors of 12 are. Ignore the negative for now, just think what the factors of 12. So you have 1 and 12, and you have 2 and 6, and you have 3 and 4. Now, which of those pairs have a difference of 1? Because remember, x by itself is basically 1x. And which of those have a difference of 1? And you should see 3 and 4 does. Now you've got to think, is 3 minus 4 positive 1, or is 4 minus 3 positive 1? And you should be able to see that 4 take away 3 gives me 1. So that's why it's x plus 4 and x minus 3. Yeah, 4 multiplied by minus 3 makes minus 12, and 4 subtract 3 is just 1. Okay, right, next one, factors of 10. We did this before, but I'll show you anyway, because it's got the negatives. 1 and 10, and then you've got 2 and 5. Bit more different now, because you've got to see which of those numbers, pairs, have a difference of 3. And you should see 2 and 5. Yeah, so we know we've got to use this one. We've just got to be careful and think, are they positive, which one's negative, or are they both negative? Okay. So how am I going to get minus 3? Is 2 minus 5 minus 3, or is 5 minus 2 minus 3? And we should hopefully realise that 2 minus 5 gets us minus 3. So that's why it's x plus 2 and x minus 5. Because 2 times minus 5 makes minus 10. And 2 minus 5 makes minus 3. Right, a couple more examples now to finish on. Last two questions now. These ones are what students I found struggle the most with, okay? This is where students go wrong on these types of questions. Slightly different. You've got a positive 48 and a minus 13 there, and you've got this one here, just x squared minus 16. Pause the video, have a go. Right, so the principle how you solve it still is the same. So you see 40, what are the factors of 40? So what numbers multiply to make 40? So we've got 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 3 doesn't, but 4 and 10, and then you've got 5 and 8. So which of those now, not say have a difference, but can be added together to make 13, okay? So you should hopefully see that 5 and 8, they don't have a difference of 3. When you put them together, they make 13. And because it's positive 40, we've got to remember that 5 multiplied by 8 is also the same as minus 5 multiplied by minus 8, okay? Yeah, that shouldn't be something not too familiar with you. Okay, so then all we do then is put it in the brackets. And we should know that a negative number subtract another negative number will give us a negative answer. So if we have minus 5 subtract minus 8, so subtract 8 will give us minus 13, okay? And that's what we use for this one. So it's x minus 5 and x minus 8, okay? Yeah, so you're still adding them. So technically you could put here it's minus 5 plus minus 8, which makes those two into a negatives, which then goes to minus 5, minus 8. Just to clarify that a little bit more for you. So that one, that's what students can struggle with, that one, because it's two negatives. But as long as you can identify the numbers, you can get marks in an exam just for identifying those numbers. Right, this one. So do your factors again of 16. So you have 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 times 4. Right, now you got to think which numbers multiply 16 but then cancel each other out, because there's no, 5x or anything in the middle, it's just 16. And obviously that 4 and 4 cancel each other out. This is called the difference of two squares, this one, because 16, hopefully you may have noticed, is a square number. Okay, if you do want to have a refresh on square numbers, there's a video up here, okay, that you can click on. So it'll be x plus 4 and x minus 4, because 4 multiplied by minus 4 makes minus 16, and 4 subtracts 4 is 0. In this video, I've shown to factorise quadratic expressions. That's putting them into brackets, the opposite of expanding. If you like what you've seen and you want to see more, don't forget to click subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.